and we're good.
Okay. Hi, it's Momma Marcy, and I am going to show you very quickly today how to make our house Pico de Gallo, you could call it. It's very easy. We like to do it a lot in the summer because it uses all the fresh things that are growing. The kids love it. You can kind of make adjustments to the recipe as you see fit, and we'll get started. So the ingredients that you need that are a staple for this are tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, hot peppers, cilantro, and you can add other things. Tonight I am adding zucchini and I'm adding sweet corn because I have those things in plenty, so that's an extra thing. Sometimes I'll cook black beans and add those too, but I don't have any ready tonight. So what I have is, I've already cut things up because that takes a while. The equivalent of, I would say, 2 good-sized ripe tomatoes, 1 good-sized cucumber, probably around that size. This is half of, I would say, a medium-sized zucchini that I cut up here, 1 green bell pepper. I have 2 ears of sweet corn, 2 hot peppers. These are shishito peppers, and this is actually my first time making pico de gallo with shishito peppers, so that's different. And then probably a lot more cilantro than I need, but that's wonderful. So I just chop everything up roughly, so I like it to be nice and chunky. You can do it bigger, you can do it smaller. It's all according to preference. And then we add those things to the mix. This bowl, in retrospect, might not be big enough, but so it goes. So that's tomato and the cucumber. You can put fresh onion in too. I do that, but I don't have any, so no onion is
I can go get some chives.
That's okay. We could get chives, but it's fine. You can add chives. This is green pepper.
I know.
This summer squash. So I just put all those things in, and now I'm going to add the sweet corn. Sweet corn does not have to be cooked to eat. Chris, don't worry about the chives.
Okay.
I am, this is not cooked. Sorry, I got a little distracted. This is not cooked sweet corn. It's raw. I just stripped it off, and you can cut it with a knife. I want to show you something real quick, so bear with me. We have several methods in this house. So I have a fancy schmancy deluxe corn stripper because I strip so much sweet corn, but this is a block of wood with a nail in it, and you can also use this because all it does is hold the corn still for you, and then you take the knife and just cut the kernels off. It makes a bigger mess, so I'll usually do it in a pan or something, but tonight, and Farmer Trog made this for me, make you one too, you just ask him. The corn stripper is a thing I bought. It only strips 1 ear of corn at a time, but it sort of contains the mess, which makes me happy. I have to remember how to do this now. Here, and then you seal it in, and then you just kind of slide this thing. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but slide it down, strip the corn, twist it down. It's a workout. All shareholders will be getting frozen corn this year, and this is what I'll be doing for hours at a time, so just think of me when you're eating your sweet corn and your soup and stuff this winter. This is what it takes. So that's 1 ear. Anyway, I can do the other ear in a bit, but so I'll do 2 ears of sweet corn in there, and then these little shishito peppers, which I'm gonna rinse.
Now, normally you use jalapenos?
I usually use jalapenos or the Hungarian hot wax peppers.
Okay. We don't have those this year.
Well, if I use a jalapeno, typically 1 is enough, depending on how much heat you like. I don't know what kind of heat these shishitos are going to give me, so this is an experiment. They're soft. I like to take the seeds out. Now, if I were smart, I'd be wearing gloves. With jalapenos, anytime I strip the seeds out, I wear gloves because that is where the heat is, inside those peppers.
It's in the seeds and
the seeds and the membrane inside.
And the membrane that holds the seeds. Yeah.
So if you do this without gloves, don't touch your face or anything else that might be sensitive.
You'll get to taste some in just a bit, kiddo.
And actually, because these peppers are so soft, instead of a knife, I'm just going to cut them with scissors because it feels like the knife is going to tear them up.
That's a good thing about jalapenos. They're usually very firm.
They're harder.
Yeah.
And again, I have 2 here. It's a matter of heat. I don't know how hot this is going to get. The other thing is the longer your pico sits, the more it absorbs juices. And that's the other, that, you know, it'll sit and it'll get hotter, but it'll also get more liquidy. It's like with chili and other things like that, it's kind of better the next day. But this is how we do it.
This is not going to make it through the night.
This isn't. We're going to have this for dinner. Chris did bring me some chives. So I'll put some of those in there in lieu of onions because I don't have any. I do almost all my fresh herbs now with scissors because I make a mess with knives. So scissors are just easier. And then, depending on how much cilantro you like, we really like it. So I'm just gonna kind of chop it up and put it in there. The key though is to mix it once you're done, because you don't want all that sitting. And like I said, you can kind of add anything you want to this. It's just a nice, fresh...
Now, are you using the stems on that cilantro too?
Yes.
Okay.
I cut it all the way down until...
No, that's fine.
About where, you know, I leave a little bit after it's cut from the field because that can be kind of dirty. So that's it. That's everything. Like I said, I'm going to do that other ear of corn, but you don't have to watch me do that. And then you mix it up. And then you can put it in a wrap or on a taco or eat it with tortilla chips or, I don't know.
So I'll tell you what. We'll pause it right now. We'll let you finish cutting everything else up.
Yep.
And then we'll have everybody taste the first fresh pico of the year.
Okay.
All right.